Okay, we're reading or continuing to read The One in the Middle is a Green Kangaroo by Judy Bloom. When we were reading before, to recap everything, this is Brindley, and we're reading together tonight. To recap, Freddie wanted to be the green kangaroo in a play. So his teacher told him to break a leg, and he thought she really meant to break a leg, which is what we've been learning about. That's an idiom. But she really meant good luck. So he went with his costume on, and he went to get on the stage. He was a little nervous at first, but he jumped over to the mirror and he looked at himself, and he really felt like the green kangaroo. So we're going to start from there. It was time for the play to begin, and Freddie waited backstage for the 5th and 6th graders who were in the play. They looked at him and smiled, but he tried to smile back, but the smile wouldn't come. His heart started to beat faster, and his stomach bounced up and down, and he felt funny. And Miss Matson leaned close to him and said, "They're waiting for you. Go ahead." So that funny feeling was probably like butterflies in his stomach. Not really, but he was nervous. He jumped on the stage and he looked out into the audience. All those people were down there somewhere, and he knew they were. It was very quiet. He could hear his heart. He thought he saw his mom and dad. He thought he saw Ellen. He thought he saw Mike. He thought he saw Miss Gumber. He thought he saw the 2nd grade class and all of the neighbors. They were all out there somewhere. They were all in the middle of the audience, but Freddie wasn't in the middle. He was all by himself on the stage. He had a job to do. He had to be the green kangaroo. Freddie smiled. His heart showed, and it slowed down. His stomach stayed still, and he felt better, and he smiled a bigger, wider smile. He felt good, and all of a sudden he yelled out, "Hello, everyone. I am the green kangaroo. Welcome." The play began, and Freddie did his big and little jumps, and every few minutes, one of the 5th or 6th graders, in the play said, "Who are you?" And Freddie jumped around and answered, "Me? I'm the green kangaroo." It was easy. That was all he had to say. It was fun. And every time he said it, the audience laughed. Freddie liked it when they laughed. It was a funny play. I think somebody's getting fussy. Are you getting fussy? Huh?
Let me take it.
When it was all over, everyone on the stage took a bow, and this Miss Matson came out and waited for the audience to get quiet. She said a very special thank you to our 2nd grader, Freddy Diesel. He played the part of the green kangaroo. He jumped all over the middle of the stage and took a big low bow all by himself, and the audience clapped hard for a long time. Woo! Where are you going? Freddie didn't care much about wearing Mike's clothes anymore. He didn't care much about sharing Mike's room either. He didn't care much that Ellen was small and cute. He didn't even care much about being the one in the middle. He felt great just being Freddy Diesel. So, in the beginning of the story, he was worried and upset because he was the one in the middle and had to share all the time. But at the end of the story, after being the green kangaroo, he realized that being Freddy Diesel was the only one he needed to be. So the moral is we need to be happy with who we are. We don't need to try to be somebody else. So this is a good story. I hope you enjoyed it. I think Brinley enjoyed some of it. But if you'll like my page and subscribe, that would be great. We're going to try to do more of these on a regular basis.